this overboard now. I want you to.
Happy Saturday. What's going on with y'all? So I'm about to run to the store real quick. Like y'all know, I did my the wig unboxing, and I'm gonna it came with a little elastic band, so I gotta go get some yarn or thread, and I'm gonna thread the sew the elastic band on. So I'm waiting for Sean, and then after that we're gonna run to the store. I'm gonna just see if I could buy me a little cheap pair of jeans real quick. I'm gonna go out tonight with Araya, and we're gonna go to Dawn's son's going away party, and that's about between 8:30 and 9 o'clock. I'm gonna meet her, so I just want to throw get some jeans, because like all my jeans are too big or too small. Like nothing really like fits, and the stuff that does fit has holes all up and through them, because those are my summertime jeans. So I really don't have, I'm like in that in between stage. So because when I was first losing my weight, I was getting jeans that I knew that I was going to be getting into, you know, like the following 2 months or something like that. And then that's when my weight kind of reversed and I started going back up. So now that I'm going back down, I'm in between. So like all my old stuff is way too big, because they were size like what, 20 I think, and I'm not in a 14, so I'm like right on that like 16, 17 cusp. But my jeans are 14. I think I have one pair of 17s, and I don't have no 18s, and then I got 20s, and that's just too big. So I'm just gonna see if I can find a pair of jeans. And I had a nice little talk with her. So like pretty much like all my life I've been that strong friend. I've always been that one that, you know, everybody has their flaws, and my flaw or my issue with myself has always been my weight. Yeah, of course I have other things with myself that I would love to change, you know what I'm saying, but as far as what really had a toll on me and how I felt was my weight. And that's because I'm very like outgoing, real like, I don't know, just people friendly. I'm like a people magnet. I'm like the life of the party, real fun, vibrant, you know what I'm saying? And my style of dress goes with it. Like I'm outside of the box. I don't like to dress like everybody else. I like colors. I like crazy things. Like so my style of dress has always been very outspoken, like me, and just, you know, just me, out the box or whatever. And I switch my style up. I might do tomboy one day, or I might look like a skateboarder one day, you know, just different stuff or whatever. So when you're a certain weight, and when it just takes the fun out of, you know, getting dressed. It takes the fun out of it. And for those who have been big most of their lives, or suffer with obesity or whatever, they understand, you know what I'm saying? Like people who've never been overweight their lives, they won't understand how it feels to, you know, go shopping and see something that is so you, like that's so you know, you would wear that as your personality. Like, you know, people could be like, oh my God, that's something Crystal would like, or whatever. And to not be able to fit it, or to not be able to get it because they don't have your size, and then you have to go to a whole different section of the store, which majority of the time for plus size, I mean, it just recently started changing up, like, you know, these last few years or whatever, but for a long time large sizes were always women, and it was older women style of dress, flowers and shit like that. So when you're young, in your 20s or whatever, and you're plus size, you know, you still want to dress and look like the juniors department. You just don't fit the juniors department. And I know people could be like, oh well, you need to just lose weight, or, you know, just stop eating stop eating whatever, just lose the weight, blah blah blah. Okay, cool and fine and dandy and all, but not everybody eats really bad, or not everybody has, you know, horrible eating habits and stuff like that. Some people suffer from thyroid issues. Some people, it's genetic for them. I mean, there are kids, you know what I'm saying, like 4-year-olds that are humongous, like 80 pounds. That's genetics, you know what I'm saying? And so it's just like, you just never know, you know what I mean? And of course I have other flaws with myself. So my next biggest flaw with myself that I am going to be fixing this year is getting braces. So I've always stuck my thumb. That's anybody and everybody who knows me knows that about me. That's nothing that I hide. It's nothing that I'm ashamed or embarrassed of. To be honest, I'd rather go to that for a soothing than to be out here struggling addiction on a drug or something like that. So yeah, it has an effect on just me, and that's just something that I have to live with. But you know what, my whole life, even though it's very obvious, you know, I have an open bite, I have a lisp, but whatever the case is, that's always been kind of like, oh, I can't really like smile or laugh the way I really want to, whatever. But when you are just who you are and people love you for you, they love you for you, and all of that stuff doesn't matter, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when you're by yourself and you're laying down at night and you're about to go to sleep and it's just you and your thoughts, you have to really sit and ask yourself, you know, are you happy with you? Are you truly, genuinely happy with you? And if not, what are you going to do about it? You know what I'm saying? And that's where I'm at in my life right now. I'm just like, I'm tired of feeling sorry for myself. I don't want to feel sorry for myself. I don't want anybody else to feel sorry for me, because one thing about me is when I set my mind to do something, I do it. But for some reason, weight has always been an obstacle of mine that I, for some reason, just could not beat. But I'm like, it just makes the challenge that much more, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like this has been a lifelong battle for me. And if I can overcome this, I can overcome anything, you know what I'm saying? Anything. So, I'm just gonna you know, not let it get to me. Just keep staying focused. I'm already down 9 pounds. I still have a couple months before my trip. I still have a good amount of time before the summer hits or whatever. My birthday's in August, so I have a good amount of time before I can get into a little cute little birthday outfit or something like that. But I'm just gonna focus on today, and then when tomorrow gets here, focus on tomorrow. When the next day gets here, focus on that day, instead of just like, oh, I want to be 20 pounds lighter in 2 months. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna just keep going so far out. I'm gonna take care of today. So like, okay, today is here. What am I going to do today? You know what I'm saying? To make tomorrow easier for me. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at. So anywho, enough of the big girl rant. I just wanted to vent, but I said all of that to actually say, when you have a friend who is always the strong one and always, you know, look like she's keeping and holding everything together, when she falls or she's not herself or what you guys are used to, you know, it's okay for y'all to check on your strong friend. And I know there was like a meme going around about that for a while. You know, sometimes you gotta check on your strong friends, and they're the ones that make it look good. And really, at the end of the day, they're battling a lot. They just know that they have to be strong for those around them who may not be as strong. But sometimes, and we're all human, we need the, hey girl, you okay? Or hey girl, I'm here if you need me, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We need to be checked on too. And the way I am is, if I'm going through my little rut, I'm gonna tell you in advance, I'm going through my little something or whatever I'm focused on, and I want to stay focused, and I want to shut myself away for a little while. I don't want to do social media. I don't want to hang out. I don't want to get phone calls. I don't want to do. And it may sound like a depression. I really don't claim depression, but it may sound like a depression to some. But at the end of the day, it's just a focus or me regrouping. You know what I mean? And it's like, don't take it personal. But it's when you do it and you have your friends checking on you. And like my previous best friend, she used to go through her little bouts of depressions or whatever they were called, and she would close herself away or whatever. And I knew that about her, and I accepted that about her. But it was to the point where it's like, okay, so it just turns on whenever it turns on, and I never took it personal. I always still was like, hey, you know, how you doing or whatever. But then I would notice, like, okay, well, you ain't that daggone depressed because, you know, you're out doing stuff or taking pictures with other people or doing stuff with other people. And then when I send you a little text message, you act like you can't even respond and just say, hey, how are you? Or, hey, I'm good, how are you? I would be like, hey, girl, how are you? And then she'll just say, oh, I'm good, same old, same old. Boom, that's it. It ain't no how are you or how are you and Kaden or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So you're not leaving room for the conversation to continue a little bit. So when that kept happening, I was just like, all right, well, you know what? Let's just keep it like this. You know what I'm saying? And whereas me, I gave my friends and my family the heads up. Like, all right, y'all, listen, check this out. When we move and get ourselves back into our place or whatever the case is, I just want to pause on everything, and I need to regroup and get myself back in order. And that's just what it is. I haven't gone to see my niece and nephew. I mean, I haven't done anything, and I'm just taking this time out for me. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that's just what you need to do. And I'm not gonna feel guilty about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody needs that. I can't keep trying to please everybody. I have to do what's best for Crystal. So anyway, Crystal's about to go into the store and see if she can find a little something to throw on. Hopefully it'll be something in here. But I just wanted to vent to y'all real quick and let y'all know that's really all that's going on. These birds are tearing this Popeye's box up. He done grabbed the daggone paper out the box. How do people just litter and throw out a whole box of Popeyes? Like, the whole box, though. Trifling. Anyway, I'm about to go in here and see if I can get something away. I'll talk to y'all in a few. Epic fail, y'all. I went to 2 spots, and neither one of them had anything to my liking. And I'm not going nowhere else. Because I'm like, I'm not going nowhere big and fancy. So I don't even feel like spending money. But I did go and get this lipstick though that I want to see. Because I usually always wear gloss, but this color right here, I'm really feeling. I just went and got a little cheap something at the beauty supply store. But I like the color. I guess this is the color for the winter. I don't know. I definitely need to watch some makeup tutorials. I'm not a real big makeup person, but when I do go out, every now and then, I want to throw on a little face. So if y'all know of any good tutorials for beginners like myself, tag them below, please. I'm thirsty. I want like a good smoothie or something. All I had today was those little 90-calorie packs of tuna fish. Oh, they're letting us go. How nice. I'm hungry. Debating on, I think Sean's at the house making some fish. He's making some of that fish I got the other day. And then my coworker called because originally I wanted to go out and get some crabs. And I was telling her about that yesterday. So she called me to follow up. And her girlfriend was going to come out here and get some crabs. And, you know, that's my side of town right there. Like crabs all day. But I told her that we're just going to do Golden Dragon tonight. For Don's son's going away party. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that, and I believe her and her girlfriend are still gonna come out this way and get crabs, because they live out DC area, but they're still gonna come out this way. So I just told her if she does come out here, I don't want her to come all the way out here and I not see her. So I was like, you know, if you do come out here, then come up where I'm gonna be at or whatever. So I just told her to hit me up if she's out this way around that time. So I'm gonna try to go home. This is my very first full human hair lace wig, so I'm gonna definitely have to throw on a little tutorial video and figure out how to sew this little band in. That shouldn't be too hard. Sean wants me to retwist his hair, so I gotta do that. That's gonna take about an hour and a half alone right there. And then I'm gonna find something to throw on and get out the door for a little bit tonight. You know what I'm saying? Do a little something. It's been a while. But yeah, y'all, I ain't really doing too much today. Just wanted to jump on and vent with you guys. Vent to you guys about, you know, just checking on your strong friend. That's all. But not everybody wants to be out of their little funk box, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that I want to be in it, but if I'm in it and I acknowledge that I'm in it, and I'm giving you the heads up that I'm going in it, it's just for multiple reasons, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot. Like, it's me wanting to dive into my savings even more. I dug into my savings a lot last year, and I want to like put that money back. So I've been working a lot of overtime to double up on my savings. And you know, with going out comes spending money. Like just now, I went and spent some money, but I mean, that wasn't nothing. But I'm just saying, if I wasn't going out tonight, I wouldn't have went there to get nothing else but what I needed, which was the needle and thread. I'm glad, by the way, that the wig came with the tan cap, so that's cool. But yeah, y'all, I don't know, I'm gonna get back to myself, because Sean was like, you know, I really like you how you are. Like, I like you for you, and I want you to get back there. Like, I want you to be that vibrant, outgoing, goofy, like to laugh Crissy. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna get her back. But it's like, I don't know, I'm not really like stressed out about anything or nothing. Like, you know, bills are paid, roof over our head, cars paid, Caden's healthy, I'm healthy, he has clothes, his room is almost coming together. I mean, we're blessed, you know what I'm saying? I just think I'm about to go on my little girls trip. That's daggone near paid off. I don't know. Sometimes I just think about like where I want to be in life and where I feel like I should be and where I am. And I think that's where I kind of like start to, you know, kind of like get to myself, you know what I mean? Because I'm like, okay, look, by this age, for those who don't know, I'm 35, and it's like by this age I had, you know how you just have your life planned out. By 30 years old I'm gonna be da 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 da, or 35 years old I'm gonna buy da da da. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I was never the type to put marriage up on me. Like, I was never that type, because I don't feel like there's an age for that. I feel like that'll come when it's the time, because I know a lot of young people that have got married young, you know what I'm saying, and envy the single life, or those of the people that are out there single, or whatever the case, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not rushing marriage at all. I do feel like I've been in several, because I haven't had many relationships, but the ones that I've had were long term. Sean, of course, is my newest relationship, whereas it's going on 3 years. But you know, I just feel like I'm in a good space, and I'm not rushing that or anything like that, as long as I have somebody who wants to build life with me, and you know, that's all that matters. But everything else, just like as far as like my business goals and my personal goals and things like that, like if I haven't met those, then I kind of feel like slightly unaccomplished, you know what I'm saying? Even though I have accomplished a lot. But it's all good. The weather doesn't help. I'm a earth sign. I'm a Virgo, and we adapt to the earth. We're the earth people, and I adapt to weather. I love sunny days. I love palm trees and beaches. I'm a water baby. Like, I just like where the sun is shining. You know, I'm just that type of female. So when it's like gloomy like this out, when it looks like it's about to snow and it's getting dark all early, I can't roll my windows down and have my music up and my hair blowing in the wind and stuff like that. It's kind of like, nothing to go do but to go home, stay in my pajamas all day, and just binge watch TV shows. You know what I'm saying? Eat food, eat comfort food and soup. So, but anywho, I'll get out of it in a little bit. But yeah, y'all, I'm just gonna check back in with y'all. But I'm about to take my little butt back in the house, get this wig together, try to you know, straighten it or alleviate some of that curl out of it. Just play around with it, try to put myself together, and then I'll be back on later on when I get dressed and show you guys what I'm looking like. Hey y'all, so I got myself up. As you can see, I have the wig on, but I was rushing, so I really wasn't able to do a video putting it on. But it's my first time doing it. It's okay. I think I could have done it better if I really wasn't on like a time restraint. But I wanted to just get on and show you guys, like, you know what it looks like. So I just, you know, see, there are a lot of flyaways, so I tried to get as many as I could. But anyway, it was a deep wave, but I straightened it. So it's a 22-inch and it's straight. So let me know in the comments if y'all like it. So far, I love it. When I run my hands through it, there's no shedding. So yeah, so far so good. I do want to pluck more, and I want to I think I'm gonna bleach the knot. So I'll probably take it out and then like really do it and rock it for a little bit. But yeah, this is it, you guys. So I'm headed to get out with Araya and my coworker Cookie, and we're going to our friend Dawn's son's going away party. I think he's going to the Navy, I believe, on Tuesday. So she's throwing a little something for him. So we're just coming to show some support, hang out a little bit, and y'all know it's been a while for me. So I'm like, let me get out the house. So yeah, I think Sean may be going to his sister's dinner. I'm not too sure, but he's going out. I'll probably get up with him a little later. But yeah, y'all. Well, let me hit this road, turn this light off. But I want to just come on and show y'all the wig. Alright, y'all, so I'm here with Cookie and Candy. Look my vlog. J-Bird. Are you vlogging? So we Golden Dragon, Golden Dragon, Liberty Road. We are here. We're here. And so we're celebrating the drink. Yeah, the drink is strong. Okay. It looks like water, but it's not. It's not. Okay. So we in here. I just wanted to let y'all definitely not water. Say hi to them. And then we got these. Let me show y'all what this going on. Just looking at our live. Y'all see my plate. I got that flour. That good old egg roll. And these chicken wings is ordered. Just so you know. Alright, y'all, so we're here. Let me show y'all everybody. There he goes, my baby. So cute. Anyway, y'all, yeah, we're in here. Y'all, look at the cutie. You gonna look? Look at the cutie. Look at the cutie. Say hi. Giving me baby food.
Why are you in my screen? Why are you in my shot?
Giving me baby food.
Adorable.
Oh my God.
Crystal, go ahead and have a
I know, right? I know.
Yeah, love. It's always good. your sweet tooth, check him out. Cause if anybody from 57 got a nice little chocolate cake. Y'all know my dude gangster, cause he really gangster. Holla at your boy.
Oh, my phone didn't get it. One time for it.
Y'all know. Y'all baby. Y'all know. With the gangsters. With the cousins. Fuck the family. Yeah.
Wait, hold up. That's a nice cake, but I didn't get the picture.
Listen, bring all your sweet tooths out. Bring your sweet tooths out.
Sorry.
We're gonna get live right now. Let them know. With a nice man. Let them know I'm paid. I ain't just a fighter.
I can't do y'all.
Oh, okay.
Trying to have the vlog.
Oh, really? Okay. Oh, wow. I tried on some, like, I never bought a pair. I tried on some. They didn't look that good on my feet. They not for everybody. I thought the ones with the little pump, they're a little shorter. I thought they was really cute, but when I put on one, I was like, I'm like,
Alright, y'all, we back home. Sean is eating ice cream.
Crissy's ice cream.
My ice cream. It's 2:17. We had a good night, right? That was nice. You're in this halo that's like. Anyway, y'all, Sean's gonna end the vlog with me. Good night. Say good night, J-Bird. Good night, y'all. See y'all Monday.